presented as an adorable, loyal, and somewhat dim-witted golden retriever, Doug, in an ironic sense, can be viewed as the true villain of Carl Fredricksen's intended journey in Up. Carl's initial, grief-fueled mission was to reach paradise, falls in solitude, fulfilling a promise to his late wife, Ellie, and escaping a world he felt had moved on without him. Doug's relentless cheerfulness, incessant need for attention, and unwitting ability to complicate matters directly oppose Carl's desire for isolation and quiet contemplation, ultimately forcing Carl down a path he never anticipated. From the moment he appears, Doug's presence immediately derails Carl's carefully constructed plan for a solitary pilgrimage. His constant chatter, demands for affection, "I have just met you, and I love you," an unwavering desire to be part of the pack directly clash with Carl's need to mourn and reflect alone. Doug introduces an unwanted element of responsibility and social interaction that Carl desperately tried to leave behind. In this light, Doug acts as an obstacle to Carl's initial goal of fulfilling his promise in isolation, becoming a persistent, albeit lovable, antagonist to Carl's solitude. Furthermore, Doug's often distracting behavior and unique priorities inadvertently lead to complications and dangers that Carl would otherwise avoid. His infamous squirrel obsession frequently causes chaos, attracting unwanted attention, and leading to the loss of precious time and resources. More critically, his role in leading Carl and Russell to Kevin, the rare bird, directly pulls them into the perilous conflict with Charles Muntz. Had Doug not intercepted Kevin, Carl might have avoided the aerial chase, the destruction of his beloved house, and the direct confrontation with his childhood hero-turned-villain, thus making Doug an unwitting catalyst for much of the film's intense conflict. Ultimately, Doug's villainy lies in his relentless disruption of Carl's preconceived notions of grief and purpose. By constantly pulling Carl out of his shell, forcing him to interact with both Doug himself and Russell, and inadvertently setting off a chain of dangerous events, Doug prevents Carl from simply fading away in solitude. While this disruption eventually leads Carl to new connections and a renewed sense of purpose, it comes at the cost of his original, deeply personal quest. In this sense, Doug is the charming, furry force that consistently thwarts Carl's desire for a quiet, isolated end to his journey, inadvertently pushing him towards a more vibrant, albeit chaotic, new beginning.